Hey, brain teasers, tea boxers, mentees. It's been a minute. I know I haven't been live. I am actually extremely nervous once this light comes on, but I wanted to come and do this because I keep doing all this talking and I'm not following through with my own results, meaning going live. Now, anyway, today I wanted to talk to you guys about why you keep planting seeds, but you don't have a harvest anywhere in sight. And it's because some of you feel like life is playing this big joke on you right now. And you are doing everything in your power to do what it takes to succeed. Like you are putting in all this effort, but you're still standing or sitting in the same place. Now, I do have my notes written down. I will not hold you. I got to remember and stay the course so I do not waste your time. But I know that a lot of us feel like we're stuck in the same place. And I'm thinking of it from an aspect of life being a garden full of veggies and fruits. And there's also the culprit known as the weeds, right? The weeds are everywhere. And if you don't tend to those weeds, you won't have the harvest that you intended to have. You're probably thinking right now, Miss T, what are you talking about? Well, I wanted to break down today several things. And of course, I could never remember my place, but I wanted to break down a couple of things because although you're stuck and you have no fruit, no flowers, no nothing, just a whole bunch of weeds, a whole bunch of regrets, a whole bunch of missed opportunities, you keep telling yourself that I'm working on it, I'm trying. You're telling yourself all those things. You planted the seeds, but where is your harvest, right? Where is your harvest? So today, of course, I wanted to break it all down because I guarantee you it's not that you're incapable of getting these results that you want. It's that your garden's been neglected, it's been ran over, it's been sabotaged, however you want to think of it. That's what's happening here, right? So you want to know why you're stuck in the same season? Good. So do I, because I've been stuck in the same season for quite a long time as well. And, you know, things happen. Things happen. Okay. But if you don't take care of what you plant, you'll never get the results that you want. It's no different than you having a physical plant. And I have one in the room. I should have brought it over here, but I didn't, but whatever. Right. But let's talk about why you're stuck. So, if you ask yourself the question, how do I know if I'm just in waiting season or if I'm actually procrastinating? That is a great question, my friend. And the answer is a waiting season is when you're preparing, meaning you're learning new skills or perhaps you're you're learning, you're strategizing, you're making moves behind the scenes that no one sees coming, right? That, my friend, is great. Okay, that's great. I love that for you because that means that you have some sort of patience. But procrastination means that you're stalling, you're overthinking, you're hesitating, you're actually letting that fear keep you frozen right in plain sight where everyone can see it, which is wild, right? But if you're waiting, but you're still making those small moves, like learning those skills, building connections, and you're gravitating towards patience, that's great. But if you're just hanging out and you're waiting on that right moment, and both you and I know that that right moment is never coming, that, my friend, is considered procrastination. Okay. So if you think of your life like a garden where you know you can't plant everything all at one time, because if you do not focus on that one thing, then it will never yield the results that you want, right? So first, you have to get that seed planted, get everything right, the soil, um, the temperature, if you got to give it food or not, whatever the case. And I guarantee you, you can build from there because you're going to see some type of results. Okay, you will. So if you're between starting maybe a YouTube channel, or you're launching a business, or maybe you want to learn Spanish, you have to ask yourself, what will give me momentum right now? Maybe the business needs startup money so that you can focus on building your income, right? You need a stream of income first. Maybe your YouTube channel will help with your business. Get it booming, get it popping, get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Now, all that will work together. I hope this makes sense, because, of course, I am nervous. As soon as I hit record, you guys know I get nervous. I can't control myself. I giggle, I laugh, whatever. But let's get into the second, what I call the second act of it all. But what if the reason you're stuck isn't you? What if it's the people that are walking all over your garden? And we know we have those type of people around us. It could be a friend, your spouse, your significant other, your children. They can run all through your garden, right? But not everyone in your life is watering your growth. Boom. That's the key here. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. You know, some people are stepping all over your progress each and every day without you even realizing it. Those are facts. But how you deal with the negative people when they're in your family, perhaps, that's a whole nother story, I guess, a whole nother segment. But you can't always cut off your family. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. I mean, that's not very nice of you to do so. But you can set some boundaries. Yes, you can set boundaries. If every time you share a goal and they shoot it down, stop sharing your goals. Stop. Stop. Protect your mindset. I do it every day. Matter of fact, I don't even talk to half of my family. Let me keep this 100 with you. I don't talk to half of my family. And it's not that I don't love them, but I have to love them from a distance to keep my own peace and my own sanity. See, some of these people in my family, if you are succeeding, they act like they're happy that you're succeeding. And then they tell the next person, she shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, why do you feel that you should be able to control me? After all, I am over 40. I don't need permission. Sit on that, because I know they watch every now and again so they can have something to sip and kiki on, you know? But anyhow, you have to set some boundaries to protect your mindset. So if your mom is saying to you that that's not realistic, you need to get a real job, I say, I appreciate your concern, Mom, but I need to try this for myself. No argument, just a firm boundary so they know to stay in their lane. Respectfully, of course. If you love family and you still choose to create distance where it's necessary, you have to set up emotional fences. Not cutting them completely off like Miss T tends to cut them off. I'm talking about emotional fences. Let's see.